All right, thanks, Sam. We've tracked their progress all along, and now the big day is here. The Transplant House of West Michigan is getting set to officially open. Founded by two transplant patients, brought together by the gift of organ donation and their shared experience, the house is open to patients and their families. It's located at Leonard and Fuller in Grand Rapids, just down the street from Medical Mile. I'm joined today by one of the founders, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This is obviously a huge day, and it's taken a lot of hard work to get here. Tell me how it feels to finally be here.
It feels amazing.
Yeah.
We've put our hearts and souls into this because, I mean, both of us being transplant patients and our families coming from so far away and having nowhere to stay. This is something that means so much to us.
Tell me about some of the things that this will offer.
It's going to have, we have 4 bedrooms. One of them is handicap accessible, 2 kitchens, 2 community rooms where people can gather, and kind of, because it's going to be like a support group, because everybody there is going through the same thing. And we got a parking lot with 10 parking spots. I don't know if I already told you, 2 kitchens. We got the other 3 bedrooms were big enough for a family. It's got a yard. It's just a home. It's not a hotel. It's an actual home.
Yeah, and it's something that I'm sure feels very personal to you as you've gone through this experience. We have some images of your journey with Holly we'll bring up. So tell us about how that drove you to this day and how it feels now.
Holly, when we got together, she was talking about wanting to start a transplant house. So I told her after I had my transplant, if I had my transplant, we would talk about it. So after I had my transplant, we started talking about it, and then 2020 happened, so we stopped. And then we got our nonprofit status in 2021 and started working for fundraising, and then at the end of 2022, we purchased the house. So it's been a long but slow, but everything's just happened so organic. We haven't rushed anything, pushed anything. It's just, everything's just happened the way it should.
And this is something that brought the two of you together, isn't it?
Yes. After I had my, I met her at Corwell. She was worked at the transplant clinic, and then when she moved, her last day at the transplant clinic was a day she came back from the transplant Olympics. I happened to be in there, and she said, if and when you have your transplant, contact me and I'll come see you. And I found her on Facebook like 3 months later, and she was no longer part of my, at the transplant clinic, so I asked her if she wanted to go for lunch because I got put back on the transplant list, and we've been together every day since.
It's an incredible story and really important. If people want to support this real quick, how can they do that?
Go to our website, and we've got links on there for Pay It Forward, where the Pay It Forward fund is, you put money into the Pay It Forward fund, and every $60 in there pays for someone else a night for someone to stay. And then we got a general fund there also.
Thank you so much for joining us, and
well,
congratulations
again.
Thank
you very much.
Yes, really important. The information is there. It's at noon today. And if you're just getting your day started, we have a recap of the morning's top stories coming up straight ahead in the Morning Run.